Welcome to Pack Locked, my Runescape account that doesn't have access to items or NPCs unless I open the card matching in the OSRS TCG. The way I train skills, complete quests, and acquire gear will entirely depend on what I open. In the last episode, we trained mostly agility before unlocking what the streets are calling
the greatest card of all time,
Seagull, which helped us speed through some early combat levels. Starting now, I plan to shift my focus to Thieving, starting with this incredible trapdoor with a ham joint on it. Failing to pick this lock rewards one singular Thieving XP, and successfully managing to pick its lock results in 3.8. Yes, you heard that right, I'll be swimming in billions of Thieving XP in no time. I would describe this as having both taken a long and a short amount of time. On one hand, I'm getting such little XP, but on the other, there isn't that much XP needed to get through the first 5 levels. And at level 5, I unlocked what is a more traditional viable thieving method, stealing from a tea stall for 16 XP a pop. While I speed through these early thieving levels, let's discuss some things that I now know to be true since last episode. The first big one is something I was slowly picking up on, but saw confirmed after posting, which is that NPCs without combat levels don't have cards. You guys don't need to worry about if there's an exception to that, as I'll still quickly check, just for my own sake, to make sure I don't miss an NPC that actually does have a combat level. But that makes a lot of sense and clears up why some NPCs have cards and some don't. Thankfully, this doesn't affect my rules at all. It technically means I could say, can't talk to, kill, or interact with NPCs ... so long as they have a combat level, but you could already have inserted a silent ... so long as they have an OSRS TCG card anyway to the end of my rules, so the only difference is we're informed now. Actually now pickpocket, the earlier method we talked about of farmer. However, farmers give 14.5 XP and the stalls give 16. So the reason to do farmers would be for the seeds, of which we can only currently keep tomato seeds as it's the only card we have. Might be worth doing at some point, but for now I'm gonna get to 15 or 20 just at stalls and just keep this going. Dropping all the teas every time my inventory's full. Woo! The second thing is something that when I read it in the comments, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I know enough to know that's true. Which is that an iron longsword is the equivalent of trash from a butt. In the last episode, this didn't register in my head, I think, because I was so excited to actually go acquire an item I opened as a card. And like, it's an iron sword, but longer. But yeah, it's a tick slower, and as a result, it's a downgrade. And reading that didn't blow my mind. But it was a nice reminder to not waste my time being dumb, so thank you. The last thing to address is that it seems you're all totally fine with me continuing to make this series, even if other people are doing similar. So, subscribe if you want to see me try to string random packs into a fire cape. Probably the 15th time or something I've dropped a full inventory of teas. Look at me go. Level 16. Another thing that happened in the last episode is that we opened our first godly rarity card and established that it's the only rarity I will allow myself to disenchant. However, I never actually did that until I was leaving the Black Scimitar spawn, having now realized I couldn't pick it up. When I was asked,
"You're gonna sell the godly?" It's a huge sell.
Let's go back in time briefly to show you that pack opening. Given our Black Scimitar dream is dead, I need some packs to make me happy. Ruby Fire Orb, Ice Lord.
Ice Lord?
Guys got 4 arms. Food
source.
Potentially. And 3 barrels.
Not 2 barrels.
Not to be confused with the legally distinct 2 barrels. Ooh, wait.
No, it's pretty specific.
Coins, mans, and bones
Axe,
are the...
pickaxe.
Yeah, axe, pickaxe. Those are all huge. Alright, this game.
It's so funny.
Trolling me! It's a hosta. The collection tier adamant staff. I can think of a few worse items. Cow mask, bracelet mold, and bark. Last pack. Bronze key purple and a second sanguine dust. This hit the chat. Level 17. Level 19. We have reached level 20 thieving, good enough for a silk stall. However, we're not going to actually switch to a silk stall because the XP per hour at a silk stall is actually lower because you get 50% more XP, but they come back twice as slow. So we're going to stick it out here for, I don't know, another 5 levels or so until we can go to fruit stalls. The big level 25 thieving, we are there from 20 to 25, which has unlocked fruit stalls, where we will go next. We look closely though, we also have 34,818 credits. We have a lot of packs we can open, so for the fruits of our labor of being here for several hours, let's open these packs. Opening some packs. Nothing better than that. Pretty good rarities. Restore Mix, another Tiara, some Drip, potentially some food, and we now have 4 barrels! 4 barrels! Before we had 3, but now we have 4. We're collecting barrels like Infinity Stones. Oh, we got a Godly. That's huge. Ooh, Butch. That'll be 5 more packs we can open for Disenchanting Bush. Gravedigger Top, Topaz Bracelet. That might be something I can kill. Oh, wow. That's not a Godly, that's a Mythic, but that has a 2 million score. If we allowed ourselves to get rid of cards other than Godly, that would be a bunch more packs also. But that's also why we're not doing it. Savory Cooked Meat. In the last video, I called Savory Uncooked Pizza severely undercooked pizza, which was both funny despite being terribly inaccurate. This is apparently a minigame over in Current. Blacks could be useful. Some more seeds. Uncut opal. Good to have like recognizable items. Crystal of Heffen. Nice. Blessed Frost Dragon Bone. I got really excited when I saw bones. We're looking for something we can bury to unlock Prey. That'd be huge. Quite a pack. I don't actually think that's a small pick for digging. I don't think that is any use. Nope. Beer glass. I mean, hey, maybe that's useful later. Ornate helm. Beer glass. Any recognizable bottom of the barrel items we'll take. Oh, no way. We have one all last video, and we have a second here. Pet Dagonoth Supreme. This is going to be our longest pack opening yet, for sure. Hunter's Crossbow. Well, yo, I'm not super familiar with this item. I know it's like kind of lit, though, in the mid-game. That's got me excited. I don't know about the raw yellowfin either, but that raw stuff is good, because you need to get raw to be able to cook it, usually. Soggy Journal. First, he interrupts my pack opening with a DM message notification, and then he doesn't answer my call. There he is. I gotta open these packs. I also opened 2 Godlies, so we can disenchant those too. You can see quite a few packs. 2 more pets.
Come on, baby.
I'm going kind of fast because most of the items are absolute garbage. Oh my goodness. No way.
What? Oh, shit.
There's no way. There's actually no way. We got 3rd in the same pack opening? Oh my goodness. Pet Penance Queen.
The Penance Queen.
That's another 5 packs. Jar of Sand. Raw Paddlefish. Is that low level cooking fishing?
No, it's Corrupted Gauntlet.
That was the end of our pack opening as planned, but we did open Godlies that we can disenchant. We now have
Bonus
a
round.
whole bunch more packs to open. No way.
We're just chaining now.
We're just chaining them. We've got Scurry as pet now. Apparently this is the never-ending pack opening. There's no way!
Stop.
What is going on? I'm peeking like crazy. I'm way too loud. Steel Bar!
Oh my gosh, Steel Bar.
Goodness. This is the never-ending pack opening. Oak Plank!
That's great.
I love that. Pre-made blurb, something, blueberry special, that could be useful.
I think you need that for quest as well.
I'm liking the bones. I really want regular bones. No, this is rigged. This is gonna, okay. This is gonna ruin the whole series. I'm just gonna be here for an hour opening packs. Just chaining these. That's insane. This is the greatest pack opening of all time. I thought you were gonna see 4 packs. You're actually just held hostage with me. Cool, that's a pack. More seeds and more NPCs. Ooh,
Prayer
that's
legs.
Prayer legs, yeah. Amulet mold,
Nice.
kind of big.
You could reliably get the Ancient Emblem now from killing the Revenant Cyclops.
Me and my Iron Longsword are going to obtain this ancient emblem. This is so funny. It's like we don't even have like card collection, let alone a collection long in game. Arcane Sigil, Santa Suit. Oh, that
Those
I think
are-
Fruit Stall gives that.
Yeah, you could thieve those from fruit stalls.
Which is where I'm heading next. Unless this pack opening changes that. One of the few items on the account I can keep. Dupe, Captain's Luck. Oh!
Nice. One step closer.
That is a Fire Cape NPC. That is very exciting. Recipe for that. Oh!
Nice.
That spawnable?
I would
I'm gonna
imagine
stop
so.
mid-pack opening and look it up. All the others I just look up later. This I need to know now. There are spawns. Look forward to that. Iron Scimitar can be acquired. Oh!
The skeleton.
Hey, more
You
Fever
have-
blood.
Listen, you have Maiden, you have Zarpus, and you have the Dawnbringer. You're so close.
We've run out of credits again, but we have 3 more copies to chain together. 40k again? Okay. Temple Guardian.
The quest to get to Mauritania.
Oh. I mean, that's kind of huge then. I mean, hey, heck of an item.
You just
More
got
Theater of
Temple
Blood
Guardian.
and more necks. Nothing useful there. Cool cards. Good raid shows up again. Don't think Cotton Yarn is anything. Healing Vial. I mean,
nice.
hey, another person. Look at that. A gangster.
A gangster.
They drop a black scimitar.
We have a hard time killing one of them.
Oh, they're also not just like always there. They're the ones that, okay, you have to like find on timers. I mean, is that an item? I don't know. The rest of these aren't. Give it to me. Give me the goods. We're getting a lot of this Xerxian robes, however you pronounce that. We continue. A Cursed Scepter, Calcite Soldier, Virtus Mask, Newt Roost, and Steel Nails. Big, big item. Wow, look at those items. Wow, look at those items. Rake!
Oh, hold on. Low key, the Goblin Paint Cannon is actually sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need coins for that, but the rake unlocks farming.
Yes, the rake actually does unlock farming. You use rake patches.
Do I have to buy them or there's drops?
I think there's got to be a rake spawn.
There are spawns. It's in Keldagrim though. I don't know if I can go to Keldagrim.
Can't.
So we're gonna have to get coins for rake, but that's huge.
So many skills locked behind just coins.
That's our biggest card though. I love that. Don't think any of those are anything. Last pack. Cox, a crystal key, bloody notes, that, and haze. Well, that was an incredible pack opening, but we are finally out. Let's go acquire that iron scimitar. To the ditch of the wilderness. We are entering the wilderness for the first time. You may say, why are you in the wilderness? What are you doing? Well, the one spawn for the iron scimitar that I can pretty easily reach is in the wilderness. We do lose our hardcore status if we die, which would be a shame. Hopefully we don't die with our combat level. That would be ideal. Send it over there. These are bones. It's got to be here somewhere. Skull. Where's the scimitar? There it is. We found the iron scimitar. Look at it go. That's a huge upgrade for us. We're gonna start walking. Actually, can we just get out of here? Nope. Can I tally here? Yes. Let's get out of here with our iron scimitar, baby. Let's go. Huge. Huge upgrade. Who needs the iron longsword, which I apparently is worse anyway. Iron scimitar. How funny is it that we've collected the trifecta of iron weapons and that's all this account has? we just have an arsenal of iron weaponry. Granted, we can go get a hammer probably at any moment. But like, how funny is that? Speaking of which, I obtained a hammer in Hosidius. I'll see one. There it is. Hammer. Our fourth item on the account, a hammer, has been acquired. This is just, all things are looking up for pack locked. I'm in Hosidius because it is where the fruit stalls are, where we will continue our thieving training. Dude, eating this so I could run back and forth would be so sick. Level 26, by the way. Fortunately, we don't have this card, so I can't eat this. So I'm just kind of standing while I wait for my run to restore. Hey, we can keep that. I don't know at all what I'm supposed to use this for, but this is the one thing we have the card for. So we can keep whatever the heck this is. It's an ingredient used in cooking to make botanical pies, which boosts herb lore. Interesting. Level 27. I mean, I'll keep it. There's no reason not to keep it. I don't know if I'll ever use it. With that level, we've unlocked seed stalls. It says that those stalls are worse than these stalls, though, so I will stay at these stalls. I ain't going nowhere. I should probably bank or drop these. It's fun to collect my cards. It's fun to have my items. I'll bank them in a bit. Is it even faster to run back and forth? It's spawning just in time. Maybe it's easier because you don't have to snipe click it as fast. Level 28 Thieving, which unlocks chests and things. Level 29 Thieving. Whoa! Level 30 Thieving. Oh my goodness. Good enough for a villager. We're actually going to be done with thieving for now and switch to, as I mentioned just briefly ago, to questing. Given that we've established which cards are and aren't in this plugin, I feel more confident now that there are quests out there that we can do. One of them that I know we can do is Dwarf Cannon. We see here, item requirements hammer is the only item requirement that we need, and there are no enemies to defeat. So all that's left is making the long trek over to the quest starting point. While I was running over, I set up a new plugin called TCG Locked, which actually syncs to your OSRS TCG collection and locks everything in the game that you don't have a card for. I don't think visually you'll see much from this, but you can at least rest assured it's there to keep me mistake-free. Inspect railing. We can use this railing item because this is not a card also, thankfully for me. What are we doing? Get to the one that needs to be replaced. Oh, I have to use it? Oh, is that it? Like, is it just not gonna mark it off? Am I being trolled? That guy's bent like crazy too. Oh, wait, I'm fixing it. Why did I fix this one and not the other ones? Oh, I have to hit click, continue, and wait? Shows what I know. Dude, fix the railing! I'm gonna die before I get all these replaced. That is unfortunate. Thank goodness. Yes! Please just get this one before I die, please. Oh, I don't really want to lose my hardcore status to a railing. I guess I'm just gonna AFK here for like 30 minutes to get my health back. This quest is trolling me! Nearly back up at full. Let's see if we can inspect this railing now. No? Oh, we did it. Last one. Well, that was a little, epic. Railing's done. Grab the dwarf remains. To the fishing guild we go. Well, more specifically, the cave near the fishing guild. In we go. Goblin, don't smack me. I can't smack back. I've saved the child. Wow. Is that all this quest is? Do you, like, fix some railings, find a dead body, rescue someone from a chest, and then run back? Is that the quest? And then all of a sudden I, like, know how to use a cannon? Surely there's more. Mr. Logoff. There we go. I'll fix your ham cannon. I'll fix it real good. I'm an expert at fixing cannons. Check it out, Mr. Logoff. Do you like the cannon, mister? He loves it. I did such a good job. What the heck? Bro, do I have to teleport to Lumbridge? I have to get to the Dwarven... Bro, I actually just, like, have to teleport to Lumbridge, I'm pretty sure. I have no movement on this account. I can't do anything. Yeah, I guess Burthorpe is the closest option. What a time to be alive. Whether or not we'll ever actually use a Dwarf Cannon, I do not know. But I'm doing this quest because it has a reward of XP, which comes with a reward of levels, which comes with a reward of packs. I believe it gives crafting XP, which is a new skill, which means I'll level up a decent amount with not a lot of XP, and we should be able to open a lot of packs as a result of this quest, which is very exciting. We are here, let's talk to Nickelodeon. Oh... my goodness, we have to go all the way back to there, which I think means we need to teleport all the way back to Castle Wars, which we can't do for 16 more minutes. What a time to be alive. While I wait for 8 more minutes for my cooldowner to tick, I can actually attack these dwarfs because we've pulled the dwarf card. So while I stand here and do nothing, I can at least gain XP. And for those who don't remember, my dwarf card looks like this. He's a beautiful little card. So I can actually stand here and train while I wait for my cooldown, which is kind of funny. I never thought I'd actually kill a dwarf, but here we are. Wow, it would be so good, again, if I had either of these unlocks, to be able to get either of these items. Or these! What a incredible drop table! But I can't use any of it. Level 24 combat level. Level 22 strength. The dwarf training is already paying off. The dwarf nearly killed me. We have returned to Captain Loggernuts, and we can finish the quest to claim our reward. 1 quest point and 750 crafting XP, which is good enough for crafting level 7. With the completion of the Dwarf Cannon quest, we have 18,700 credits, so we can open some more packs. Machete, some seeds, some broad bolts, some mixed special. Maybe we need that for the blurberry we got earlier. And that's a pack. Lamp! That means we can do random events now and actually get XP lamps and actually gain experience. That's so sick. Most of them I've just been ignoring because I can't get the lamp anyway. Asgarnia Ale might also be a quest item. I haven't seen, oh, Guamtar, I mean, I don't know, maybe. I haven't seen these two. That lamp is huge. Wow. A 5 uncommon pack. Giant bronze dagger, some Cox potions, sword chick, bug lantern. If you're curious, I'm up in the tower where we did the Dwarf Cannon quest. Just chilling. Just keeping an eye out over the packs. Carol? Okay. Pink Goblin Mail, is that one of the colors you need for that quest? Maybe it is, I don't know. If we get all the Barrows Brothers and get to a point where we have the stuff for that, we can do Barrows, theoretically. But that feels like a lot of unlocks. That might be harder than a Fire Cape. Fishing Tome, RDO, Red Eye Patch, Mining Gloves, and Laren's Keys. Maybe we're gonna get Laren's Keys at some point. The rest of these, I don't think so. Last Dragon Bones, Silver Sickle we need for that quest, I believe. Boots of Stone and Lumberjack Tops are items, but I don't think we're really gonna ever use any of these, but items for later potentially. Second to last pack here. We've got a raw summer pot. Oh wait, that's melee for Inferno, not for Fire Cape. Got me baited for a sec. Raw summer pie is very interesting. Not right now, but maybe later. Oh, that was our last pack. I lied. I baited you all. All right, well, salad pack. Salad pack. What a beautiful view from up here. We have returned to our home on the docks, putting our new iron scimitar to use. I'm probably going to hang out here for a while and get my skills up to maybe all 30s. 30, 30, 30 attack, strength, defense. Level 23 strength. Look at me go, dude. It's a bad day to be a seagull. Now that the seagull population is in grave danger, I went looking for other quests that I could complete. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, all the other early game quests are locked behind a card or two for me, such as Rune Mysteries, which needs Air Talisman, X Marks the Spot, which needs Spade, Restless Ghost, which needs the Coffin card for the same reason that Children of the Sun needs the Guard card, and so on. So for now, we'll have to hunt these items to be able to continue questing. However, I did find progress hiding amongst our cards that we already have unlocked. Remember when I unlocked Rake and learned I couldn't access its only ground spawn? And due to not having coins, couldn't buy it from any of its dozens of shops? Well, it turns out there actually is a way I can obtain a Rake. It's almost incredible how it's all come together. Farmer, one of the first NPCs we unlocked, has a Rake on its drop table.
Let the hunt begin.
Well, that wasn't a very long hunt. That was our first kill. We did it. We unlocked a Rake. I was expecting to be here for quite a while, but we'll take it. That is farming unlocked. Let's get our first farming experience. Any day now. There it is. In the next episode, we'll begin our farming arc. We'll also open all of the packs we earned from the big seagull slaughter. See you there.